Here in Santa Clara, California. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the San Francisco 49ers. They were Super Bowl opponents twice in the 80s, and they're back at it here. The Bengals and Niners are underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Purdy going to the air right away. And his first look is incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Get set. Go. What's up?
Purdy. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Back to throw, Purdy. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, how about the challenge we're seeing here in this game early? Man coverage against some fleet receivers. That time, the defense won.
Get set. Get set. What's up? Yellow.
On 4th down, here's Purdy. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Now it's Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
11
Now it's Burrow. On the right side, open is Gesicki. Just a gain of a couple there. And that will bring up 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Can.
They'll run for the first time here with Brown. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
11 empty. Here we go.
1st and goal.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Bengals are on the board first here this afternoon. Evan McPherson for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
Makes the score Bengals 7, 49ers nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
At their own 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up. They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. But he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Purdy from the gun. That's into the hands of Pearson on the right side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And a 49er first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Yellow. 18. Watch out.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Open man is Juwan Jennings. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it second down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Purdy sets up to throw again. Connects with Kittle underneath. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
A gain of 15 yards. And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a first and 10. Purdy looking to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
Good call there on first down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
Purdy will look to throw again here. That's Bourne. Got it on the slant. And the Niners are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage, when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
Watch out.
Throwing here, Purdy. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's second down.
Leads to second and goal.
Get set.
Purdy now to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown 49ers. Ricky Pearsall from 8 yards out. And the Niners are an extra point away from drawing level. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
On one, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game? That's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
12.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Gun. Cut.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
11. Here we go.
Here's Burrow. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Cincinnati.
Jamar Chase. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Well, only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talked to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
McPherson now for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
That's the score. Bengals 14, 49ers 7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Shotgun now with Purdy. Pass caught by Pearsall. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5.
Get set.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey taking it in from 4 yards out. And the 49ers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Done. Stop.
The quick throw by Burrow is complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Get set. Stop. Ready. Stop.
Burrow will throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
11, mighty. Here we go. 11. 12. 11, Thomas. Stop.
Throwing again, it's Burrow.
That one taken in by T. Higgins.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Another Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
McPherson's kick is good.
And they take a 17-14 lead.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Yellow. Outside. 18. Watch out. Yellow.
Final play of the half. Purdy. He'll let this go deep for Bourne. And that's going to be incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Set to kick off.
A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
11 MT. 11 180.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Bengals.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to get the football back at their own 17.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work of the other, so they'll want to come out, establish some rhythm, and go down and take the lead. And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus, and indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Back to throw, Purdy. Room past the 35.
And all the way up to the 37-yard line. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Now 2nd and 3.
Get set. Get set. Yellow.
Out of the gun, Purdy. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And McCaffrey going to pick up a Niners first down as he'll get this to the 44-yard line.
It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
First and 10 at
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. That's complete to Pearson.
A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
2nd and a couple.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out. Yellow. Up.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it.
That's caught by Jennings. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 36. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection.
Now Purdy. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Here's Purdy. That is incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Purdy. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
It was Myles Murphy who fired in and got him to the ground.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Get set.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Yellow. 18.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this all the way inside the Cincy 20. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Yellow.
And the slot man goes in motion left.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
It's a 10-yard loss.
Demetrius Knight gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
Outside. Yellow. Right around set.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Purdy. And this one is incomplete.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Get set. 18. Watch out. Stop.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
A 46-yard attempt.
This is up and good from Pinheiro.
And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, the bad news, they had the turnover last time. The good news, their defense only surrendered 3. So now we are set up for a great finish, all tied here in the 4th.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the 4th quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
This one complete to Yoshibas.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Hey, can.
Burrow.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Gun.
Burrow.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Third and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. And if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback and then make sure you blanket the field.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete.
Oh, boy, this sets up for a huge call now on fourth down because you can try the long field goal, you can go for it, or you can punt and play for overtime. I am so glad, partner, that I don't have to make those kind of decisions. Let's see what they decide.
All things considered, a pretty good kick. Just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck. And unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas,
a little tired, and if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield and giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense. Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Yellow. 18, watch out.
Here's Purdy to throw.
The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now.
18, go.
To throw is Purdy.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Here's Purdy. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Purdy to throw.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. 4th down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big 1st down.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
4th down, 10 yards to go.
Get set, get set. 18, yellow.
Purdy to throw.
Got the connection here to Bourne. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Here's 1st down.
Gun.
Here's Burrow. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Right 80. Right side.
To throw, Burrow. It's complete to Chase.
The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
So all eyes is now locked on Evan McPherson.
A 62-yard attempt.
And off the crossbar, and it caroms in. It bounces over, it's good, and the ball game has come to a close in the craziest of ways.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon,
Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.